Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1924 shilling from the reign of King George V, the coin we can see on screen now. I will first go through the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here we have the reverse design featuring a crowned Lion of England above the Crown of England. There, the St Edward's crown as the main centre of the design with the crowned lion on, facing out of the coin. To the sides of the crown are the numbers 19 and 24, of course giving us the year of the coin, 1924, so 100 years ago when this shilling was produced. We have a border around the design, separating to the top and bottom the wording. So to the top is the legend in Latin, reading Fid Def Ind Imp, or in English, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, in reference to King George V. Then to the bottom is the value or the denomination of 1 shilling, and then around the rim we can see small teeth, milling or beads, preventing the coin from being clipped. Moving on to the obverse, now we can see a portrait of King George V. This is the one and only portrait of King George V used on British coins, and it was done by Bertram McKennell, whose initials BM can be seen on the truncation of the king's neck. He faces left with no laureate and no crown. Around him is another legend, once again in Latin. This reads Georgivus V de gra Brit om Rex, translating to English this time as George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. So the letter is titled as monarch, and referencing how God has chosen him to be monarch, de gra, by the grace of God, it is God's will for King George V to be ruling as they believed. So there's the design of the coin, and now we'll move on to the facts and figures of this 1924 shilling. So this coin was made at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 to 1975. The coin is composed of a 0.500 silver alloy, so 50% silver and 50% other metals, with only half of the coin being of the pure precious metal silver after they were debased in 1920. The weight, though, stayed the same as it had been since 1816 at 5.65 grams, and the diameter, again the same since 1816 under George III at 23 millimeters, an average size coin. This year the mintage for shillings was 9,250,095, so fairly high, almost 10 million produced, so by no means a rare or scarce date to look for within the shillings. The shilling coin is worth 12 pence, which is of course 1 shilling as the coin says, which is worth 1/20th of a pound sterling, so there are 20 shillings to every pound. And back in 1924, when the coin was made, 1 shilling was equal to £3.81 today. So, fairly high value coin. We have no coins of that value circulating commonly today. So a fairly high buying power for this coin. It was demonetised in 1990 after serving as a 5-pence piece for a short while after demonetisation. Now then, moving on to the value of the coin today. It sells for around £2.50 in a poor and worn grade due to the silver price, £5 in fine grade, and then £30 in extremely fine grade, and up to £60 in uncirculated. So a higher price there for the higher grade coins, and almost, just scrap silver value for the lower grade ones. So it really just depends on the condition of this coin to determine its value. So there we go. Please do comment down below if you have this one in your collection. And of course as well, please do subscribe to the channel if you've learned something new and enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.